We're live. We are live. See if I can pull it up here. See if I can pull it up here. See if it's gonna work today. Let's see if it'll work. Let's see if it will work. See if it'll post. Got somebody else in here. Who else we got in here? Mr. James Hamley. Hey, you know, I'm not gonna say nothing, man. Can you hear me good? Oh, I gotta talk loud. I gotta talk like a man. There it goes. Look, I don't know why. Well, I know why. I shouldn't say that. I just don't understand why everybody's always so worried. There we go. I just don't understand why people are always so worried about somebody else or somebody else's business. I'm just saying. I don't get it. I get it, but I don't get it. You know what I mean? 'Cause it blows my mind. But whatever, you know. Where you at today, James Hensley? Where you at today, brother? Tired Killer, my man. What's going on, brother? I mean, both, I guess. There you go. Hey, don't get no better than being home with the kids cooking out. Does not get no better than that, brother. The apocalypse. What's going on? How we doing today? How we doing today? Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, okay? I'm just trying to figure out why some people, even after they say certain things, they say, I'm not gonna talk about, said person, I'm not gonna talk about this or that. So why continue to do it? Be a man of your word and don't do it. You know what I mean? Uh, I know if I said Tired Killer, I said all this shit about him, and I said, you know what, hey, let bygones be bygones. I ain't gonna say shit about you no more. You don't say shit about me, cool. We squash whatever and it's done, right? I'm not gonna continue to bash the guy, right? I'm not gonna continue to bash the guy after I said I want to do it. No, I get that. I get when you put yourself out there, people are interested, but I guess what I'm trying to say is, we've been around the same ball, and we've been around the same ball, and the guy says, I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm not gonna say it no more. But then a week, two goes by, and then the guy's back to the same antics. You know what I'm saying? No, I get it. Yeah, I get it, but I just like, aren't we a bunch of men? At least I thought. We're not in a salon, right? We're not in a salon talking community stuff, Mr. Chapstick, what's going on, brother? How you doing today? I'm just saying, like, be a man of your word. I guess what I'm saying. Have enough respect and be a man of your word. You know what I mean? If you're gonna say something, then follow through with that. I'm not gonna run out there and bash somebody or bash a company and then say, you know what, I was fucked up for that. I'm sorry, everybody. Like, for one, if I say it, I'm gonna say, look, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I'm not gonna apologize to that. That's just first and foremost. Okay, something's not gonna come out of my mouth if I don't mean it. But silly, my man, what's going on, brother? What's going on? Yeah, yeah. The circle of YouTube truckers is very much like a salon. You got that shit right. You have got that shit right. I could, man. I'm gonna wake up and say that shit every fucking day. Let me tell you what. But yeah, I don't understand it, man. I see like if we all helped each other out and we all supported one another, we could all get a lot further. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know what I mean? I don't come on here for you know, I come on here to express my days and show everybody else what I'm doing. You know, but I just don't. You know, I'm not gonna actively bash somebody. You know what I mean? And and if I do, you know, I mean it. You know, but I'm not gonna. You know, if I say I'm not gonna do something, I'll be a man of my word. I'm gonna have that much respect. You know, uh, that's just first and foremost. But yeah, I don't know. I was pondering it. Yeah, I was thinking in my head. You know, a guy says he's gonna do something, and then a week goes by, 2 weeks goes by, and then he does it again. So I mean, whatever, man. I guess you just can't fix stupid. Um, I'm over it. I'm over it. I mean, that's what it is. But yeah, I accepted the offer of this new place. Uh, be leaving my place after 11 years, and on the new things. I don't know, man. If they're man, you can say that shit again. Holy shit. You know, I just get my ass whooped, right? You just get my ass whooped. If I say I was gonna do something, I'd do it. You know, and especially when people tell me I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Uh, where the hell's my pointer at? The hell? There it is. Why has someone put personal info shortcoming out there so Hokel grabs that shit, makes content mocking your situation? Like, I hear you. I hear you 100%. You know, um, I got an opinion on that whole situation. You know, like it, but you know, I don't know. There you go. All I gotta do is look at Hamsley's comment. That's what I think about it. That's what I think about it. I'll leave it there because I've already said, you know, I'm not gonna go out and bash people, so I'll leave it there. You know, but yeah, man, we're home. We're home today, and we'll be back on the road. I got what's the date today? The 14th. I start on May 7th at the new place. So what's that? About 3 weeks. Uh, man, it's gonna be it's gonna be a scary thing, man. Leaving this company, it's gonna be a scary thing. I've been so comfortable in a place for 11 years, and on to what's next, you know. But it'll be saving my body a lot, you know. I won't be running a dolly, won't be running a hand cart, and all I'll be doing is dropping and hooking, running all in company freight. That's a change of pace. I'm gonna be doing like a regional thing, so I'll be basically what I'm doing now. I mean, I'm already gone for 2, 3 nights at a time. I'll come home, basically do my 10 or my 36, and then go out for another couple days. Um, I won't be running a dolly, so that'll save my body quite a bit. You know, I got 2 bad knees and a bad back. Uh, yeah, but I mean, it'll be a change. If I remember correctly, don't quote me on this, but I appreciate that, Apocalypse. I appreciate that. Um, if I remember correctly, it's about. I'm in Toledo. I'm in Toledo, Ohio. It's about a 700 to 800 mile radius, and it's all in company things. So basically, I make my own schedule. Um, I make my own schedule. They're all 24-hour facilities. You go in, you drop the trailer you have, and pick up an empty. And then they got a couple contracts in that for basically back all they're hauling stuff back towards Toledo. That's 4 miles. That's yeah, yeah. Like I said, I mean, you know, I'm used to the winters, so you know, it is what it is. I'd rather drive out to where facilities at, but it is what it is, man. I can't be that lucky unless I move out that way. That was a bad drink, sir. Oh man. No, that's cool, man. I like to see more of that stuff, man. I like to see these bigger guys coming in, supporting the littler channels. And you know, you always know me, man. I always speak about helping everybody out, man, having respect and stuff like that. And you know, I'm always about supporting the next guy. You know, I'm always about supporting the next guy. So no, but it should be a pretty good thing, man. I like when people come in here and just conversate with themselves. You know what I mean? I mean that means a lot to me. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, but yeah, I mean that was the topic I was thinking of. I just don't understand why people can't be a word man of their word anymore. And you know, it is what it is. But where's everybody else at today? Where's everybody else hanging? But still, you having lunch? What are you eating for lunch here, bud? Apocalypse, where you at? Hansley, you already told me you was at home. Mr. Chapstick, where are you hanging about? Mexican food? Okay, okay. Man, that sounds good. I was thinking about making that for dinner for the family tonight. That's what I had on the agenda. I'm keeping telling folks if you really want to learn trucking, watch the smaller guys. The larger channels are in 10 million. Yeah, yeah, I hear you there. I'm in Kentucky. Just got loaded. Taking a 10-hour. Gonna start rolling through the night. Hey, there you go. That's the best kind of driving right there. Best kind of driving through the night. You ain't got a lot of slowdowns, except for all the bad drunks right there, like he was saying. Yeah, no, I get it. I understand it. And like I said, man, I never been one to bash anybody and look for the views and shit like that. Hey, you come watch it, you come watch it. You don't. It is what it is. You know. A lot of times I do this, you know, just to document what I'm doing for my kids and my family, and you know, it's a way that I can keep it on all one platform and not lose it all. Because I'm not really a technological genius, and I lost a lot of photos and pictures and that. Well, I probably still have them somewhere, but I just don't know how to find them because I don't know anything about this computer stuff and all that. So they probably are somewhere, but I hit buttons on my phone and stuff, and you know, my whole albums just disappear. So yeah, getting daughter ready for senior prom tonight, Columbus, Georgia. Okay, Apocalypse. Tell your daughter be safe. Hope she has a good time. Let's keep it real. Not all about money or smaller channels. No, I hear you. I understand that. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Apocalypse's daughter going to senior prom. Man, I got my oldest son, man, he's a sophomore this year. He just started driving, scares the shit out of me. To this day, scares the shit out of me. That's very true. My video are supposed to be purely for entertainment. No, I get that, Vasily. I mean, I like that, man. I like the but see, I like watching that too. You know, one thing I do like about you, man, you're not like a lot of these other dudes. You know, you're not speaking about your numbers. You know, you're not talking about this and that. You're not talking about trying to get your authority and this and that. I mean, you know, I mean, basically what I'm doing is what you're doing is what, you know, all these other guys is doing. But the guys that actually go out there and try to talk about, you know, try to teach, say, okay. I never claimed to be a teacher. I've been doing it for a long time. If somebody has a question, yeah, I'll answer it. You know, but I don't actively put it out there and say, "Hey, this is how you do it. This is the only way to do it." You know, I know. Look, I do this. I put my day out there, and man, I don't know. Do you guys know how I look? Like I said, I don't know shit about this computer shit. Um, like I see the picture. I see the picture right here on the screen, and it don't look half bad. Okay, but I see the picture on my phone. Here, let me see if I can show you. Right, I'll show you guys. Right. Oh yeah, it's gonna be way too bright. But it looks like garbage, man. It looks like garbage on the phone. Why? Is that camera not good or something? I don't does anybody know? Does anybody know anything about that? Anybody? Produce good content. Yeah, right. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I understand that. Not seeing a damn ad pop up every damn 20, 30 seconds. Yeah, but I don't know nothing about his computer stuff, so I don't know if there's like a setting I can change on this camera, or if it's just garbage and looks like that, or maybe I can clean it off. I don't know. That look any better? No, they don't look no better at all. Well, it might look a little better. I don't know. Like I got the fastest thing through our cable provider and everything, and like it's not lagging and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's probably a setting in there somewhere where I can make the pixels or whatever the hell more, more better or whatever. Like I said, I don't know shit about it. It probably look better if I did it on my phone though, huh? I didn't think about it. I probably should have did that. It would probably look a lot better if I did it from my phone. If you're using a webcam, then it might be the quality. They usually don't produce. Yeah, that's what I was figuring. That's what I was figuring. If I probably would have used my damn phone, it probably would have looked a hell of a lot better. But I finally see, like I said, I don't know shit about this technology stuff, right? So like I was like, oh shit, I can do it on my computer. Okay. So then I was like, man, I'll do it on my computer and you know, whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, man, it's shitty out here. Raining, wind's blowing. Damn it, man. But yeah, man, oh good. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, next time I'll use my phone. I guess I'll learn my lesson. I'll just pop it up on here so I can see the comments. I can see the comments a lot better over here on the screen. I know you guys can't see it, but you know. But yeah, I bought a new drone. I was gonna get the Mavic Air and that. And I've had a couple little cheaper drones, but like I said, then again, right? I said I'm not good with this technology shit, and I'd be scared I'll lose the damn thing or I crash it. So I got the little cheaper one. I got the Spark. I figure I'll play around with that thing first, and if I crash it, yeah, I lose a little bit of money, but I won't lose a whole lot. You know what I mean? Apocalypse, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, everybody hit the like button, share and subscribe. I don't ever say that, that ain't me, but yeah, I got this little guy. So I'm gonna practice with this guy. And you know what's funny? I tried to get the white one, right? I tried to get the white one, and this one, right? This one was, well, how much was $3.99 on sale for the spring sale or something? All said and done, with the controller, the battery and stuff like that, it was like $5.99. Okay, so I tried to get the white one. Tell me why just the white skin boosted up $200 and makes it $5.99. I don't get it. I don't understand it. About 5 hours editing each vlog, so I'm not gonna feel bad about putting ads. No, I feel that. I understand. Yeah, I don't. I was scared. I was almost hit the damn purchase button on the Mavic Air, and I was like, man, I better think about this because if I go crashing this thing, even if I do have the DJI Care, I would still be pissed. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? I'll start with this one, and then if I like it after a month or two or whatever, I'll upgrade for a new one. Because I almost bought the Mavic Pro a while ago, and I thought the same thing. I said, man, you know what? I better get a cheap one and try that. Just in case I crash it, I'll only be losing $100 to $200. So yeah, man, I'm gonna try it out. Jake, now how you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in here. I appreciate all y'all coming in here, man. And so yeah, we're gonna try that out. I flew it a little bit in the house. I can't really fly it outside, man. And damn, I mean, I guess I could. It's raining and the wind's blowing, and but yeah, we're gonna give it a try. I had a real cheap one, so at least if I crash this one, I won't feel real bad about. I mean, I'll be pissed, but I won't feel real bad as long as I didn't crash the. If I didn't crash the more expensive one, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just don't understand why this little red skin is $200 cheaper than the white one, right? That don't make no sense. Have a smaller drone because you can fly it in more places and it doesn't bother people. Right. Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Appreciate that. Yeah, man. I mean, it seemed real easy to fly, and green skin, Spark, and a Mavic. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, see, I was looking at the Mavic Air. I don't know if you heard me before I popped in here, but I would have spent a little more, and I would have been real pissed if I would have crashed that damn thing. So at least I can play around with this one. If I like it, I'll upgrade later. And yeah, man. I mean, it should be a fun thing. But y'all silly. But yeah, man, it's gonna be I'll get some cool video before I end up leaving Sophos and moving on to the next company. Like it, yeah, it's gonna be a good thing, man. Like I said, I'll be in my own truck, and and it's all in company, so that's nice. All 24-hour facilities. All I do is drive there, drop, pick up, and get going. So it'll just be continuously running, and it's gonna be a good thing. I feel good things coming. But um, man, what else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else. I forgot what I was gonna say. Should have wrote it down. Uh oh, when I went and talked to the people, Truck and Truth, what's up, brother? How you doing? Been a while since I talked to you, man. Uh Damn, you just knocked me off my damn thing. Who we got? Cheyenne, how you doing? Yeah, I'm switching companies after 11 years. 11 years I'm switching companies. Uh it's a scary thing. I'm not gonna lie, it's a scary thing. Uh but me and the wife had a long talk. I mean, we've been talking for a while about it, and I actually went and sat down with the people, and the guy that I actually sat down and had an interview with, he was actually a driver at one time, so that made me a little more comfortable. And so you get your phone, right? Yeah, I know, right? But and then the lady that sat in, her husband's also a driver, so and he's still a driver with them, so that made me feel good. But Home Medical Supplies. I was looking over the contract and stuff last night, or not the contract, but the all the job description and stuff like it. And it says something about hazmat. So I'm not, I got to email them and make sure. I think they give you 60 or 90 days when you hire in anyway. If you need your hazmat, then I can go get it. So I'm not sure. I mean, because they never said nothing in the interview, so I figured if I needed my hazmat, that they would say something. But Home Medical Supplies, I mean, that made me think that I probably need them. Like I would probably need my hazmat endorsement. But yeah, man, I think it's gonna be a good fit. I've been running Dolly for 8 years. I've been with the company 11 years. I worked in the warehouse. I worked my way up. I've done every job in the warehouse. Uh, I've done a lot of jobs at the company alone. But I feel like it's time for a change. Definitely time for a change. And yeah, man, it seems like seems like it's gonna be a decent outfit. There's always room to advance. They get steady raises, especially being in the medical field. I said this before, it sounds morbid, but the two fields that are good in the industry is food and medical. People always need stuff to eat, and there's people always dying, as bad as it sounds. Uh, so I mean, it is what it is. I appreciate that, Truck and Troop. How often you get raises? They get yearly raises. After my first 90, I'll get a $6,000 sign-on bonus. After my first year, I'll get another 6,000 sign-on bonus, and then of course they got their safety bonus, performance bonus, and all that stuff. Quarterly. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a decent outfit. Seems like a real decent outfit, and the place is only it's right around the corner. It's like 4 minutes around the corner from the house. That's actually how I found them. I see the trucks go by my house all day long, and I thought one day I said, man, I'm gonna see what they haul, like that. And I got on their website, checked it out. I liked what I seen. I've had a lot of family. Uh, no, it's a reefer. It's temperature controlled just because some of the machines and some of the medicines, or say like that, some of them have to be kept at a certain temperature. I think I want to say they said around 60 degrees, so they run temperature control. I do know they do have some dry van for some of the equipment that they do run, and stuff like that. But yeah, no, it's reefer. It's reefer. Regional job, so I'll be home every couple days. You know, me and the wife talked. You know, I'll probably stay out for, you know, at least for the first month. I'm just gonna stay out as long as I can. You know, just to prove to them that I'm serious about it. And yeah, man. I mean, it seems like a decent outfit. But you know, it's nice. I won't have to get up an hour early. You know, drink some coffee and then head off to work. You know, 20, 30 minutes away. I mean, it's 5 minutes down the road. You know, especially I mean, I kind of live in the country, so there usually ain't no traffic. But the only traffic I really see is big trucks. So, but yeah, it seems like a decent outfit. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it, and it should be good. I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. I'm nervous about it. I'm definitely nervous about it. It's been a long time. Been a long time since I even talked to any other company. You know, like it. I've been researching a lot of companies. I mean, Truck and Truth will tell you I've talked to him. You know, we talked about stuff, and I mean, if anybody wants a good opportunity, you know, give Truck and Truth a holler. I mean, he wants to help somebody, and you know, and you know, the cool thing is that even after the cool thing about him is even after I told him I was talking to these other people, you know, he said, you know, hey, if it don't work out, give me a holler. You know, I mean, that's a stand up dude, man. Not a lot of people do that. A lot of people feel bitter. Hence the title of this video, right? You know, so but I mean, he was a man of his word. You know, he said, "Hey, it don't work out. You know, give me a holler. I got a spot for you." So I mean, that was cool, man. I appreciate that, Truck and True. Appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, 11 years at a company and then leaving, it's scary. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm nervous. Definitely nervous. You know, like it. But you know, I did get my LLC approved. So you know, if anything does happen, you know, I'm ready to do that. You know. I think there's still some things I need to learn about going on my own, even though I have been doing it for 8 years. I've been a company guy for 8 years, but I've been researching the whole time. And yeah, I mean it's a scary thing. It's a scary thing, but I'm ready. I'm ready for it. You know, I feel it. I feel it's time. You know, I've gotten too comfortable. And you know, when they say you get too comfortable, you got to switch it up, right? So we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna make shit happen. And the wife's on board. That's the best part. The wife being on board. Uh, you know, she supports it. You know, she knows it's gonna be hard. And yeah, man, it's remember you just take time with it. After 9 days, you'll be used to it. Right, right, exactly. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you giving me the opportunity too, man. I do. We had a good conversation. And I was gonna call you the other day, man, but I didn't know if you were up or not. I didn't want to bother you. And I didn't know if you was gonna be sleeping or something. I didn't want to wake your ass up. But I should have texted you first, I guess, just to see. But and you're gonna be having that baby here pretty soon, huh? Truck and Truth. It's just coming up quick, brother. It's just coming up quick. I know, me too. I get about 2 hours sleep a day, man. They ain't good for nobody, but hey, that's how we do it. That's how we do it. 2 hours sleep, we're good. Work all day long. 2 hours sleep. You know, it's the coffee that keeps you going. The coffee and the Red Bull. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good thing. I can't wait. I can't wait. But I'll be in my own truck. They're gonna give me my own truck. And yeah, 2 months away. Whew, coming up quick, brother. Coming up quick. Hell yeah. You're gonna be a good dad, man. I know you will. You're gonna be a good dad. Any question, man, call me up. Damn thing won't stop crying. Call me up. I got some remedies. I got some remedies. But yeah, it's gonna be but the whole topic of the video, let me go back to that. The whole topic of the video was, why do people always have to worry about somebody else or somebody else's company, right? Let's talk about that for a minute. Since we've been on here for coming up on 30 minutes. Let's talk about that for a minute. Okay? When somebody gives you word, be a man enough to not do what you said you want to do. Okay? If you say, hey, I'm not going to talk about you no more, and then you wait a week or two, and then you start talking about that person again, you're a punk. Okay? That's just what it is. You're a punk. Be a man of your word, have enough respect, and stop being a punk. All right? I can't stand it. I cannot stand when people say, I'm gonna do this, right? and then turn around and do it. Come on, man. Just because a week or two went by, don't mean people forgot about you saying something. I don't get it, and it ain't right. Be a man of your word. Puff your chest out and say, yeah, I told him I want to do it, so I'm not gonna do it. But you know how those people are, you know, and Two-Face, yeah, you can't trust them. Hey, you can say that again. Two-Face, you cannot trust them. That's a good statement right there. Can't trust them. But I'm over it. I just can't. Man, it just bugs me. Like I said before, if we all work together, even the big channels, the small channels, the medium channels, the 2 subscriber channels, if we all helped each other, we'd all get a lot further, right? We'd all get a lot further. And, it just bugs me, It bugs the hell out of me. I understand, you got this ego and you got this ego and they clash, and then you got 2 big egos and they can't, they can't agree that the sky is blue. When it's raining or it's storming, they can't agree that the sky is gray. One's gonna say, "Oh, it's opaque white," or it's off white, or come on, man, just shut up, please, just shut up. I can't. Wow, I don't get it. I get it, but I don't get it. And and it just goes on and on and on, video after video after video, and it's like, all right, man, stick to your content. People subscribe to you because you have a certain kind of content, right? They subscribe to you because you have a certain kind of content and they want to support that content, right? Now I understand people like the drama and they say that the bigger channels are for entertainment and this and that. But when it comes down to it, people subscribe to you because you had a certain kind of content, right? So your first subscribers, right? Your first subscribers, they subscribe to you because they seen you in this kind of environment and you did your videos this way, right? But now, since you got this many subscribers, it's like, oh shoot, I gotta switch it up. I gotta do this. Why? Why do you have to switch it up? Stick to what you were doing. I've never got on here and said, man, by any means am I a teacher. I am here to teach you this, right? I've never once said I'm here to teach you this. Never, right? I might have got on here and said, look, this is how I do it. This is how I do something, right? But I've never once got on here and said, this is how you do it. This is the only way to do it. That's it. This is the only way to do it. There's no other way, so don't try it, right? Come on, man. You have to fail to succeed. As dumb as that sounds, you have to fail to succeed, right? There's sometimes you might hit something, boom, head on, you might get it right away, right? And there's other times you might fail time and time and time and time and time again, right? You may fail time and time again. You only fail if you quit. You only fail if you quit, right? And that's it. You only fail if you quit. But if failing time and time and time again, that's a learning process. That's you learning. As long as you don't quit on what endeavor that is, right? As long as you don't quit on what endeavor that is, you have not failed. You are succeeding to whatever you are trying to reach, whatever you are trying to accomplish, right? You have not failed unless you quit. When you quit and you say, I'm done, that's it, I'm not doing it no more, then you fail. Then you have quit. But just because, man, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, come on, man. If you say you're going to do something, then do it. And if you ain't got nothing nice to say about that person or that company or this group of people, just shut up. Don't say anything at all. You know what I mean? Go on, create the content you are creating that you have created and keep doing that. You know what I mean? Like, don't try something new. It's like, it's the guys at the mechanic shop at my work, they try to fix shit that is not broke, and I get it. A lot of them do it for views and stuff like that, but a lot of people that have subscribed to you did not subscribe to you because you went over and you tried to bash somebody. Now don't get me wrong. There are people that do that. There are people that subscribe just because this guy went after this dude and they want to see what happens, right? I understand that happens. But the people that truly follow you and truly want to see your stuff are the ones that have the most value for you. because those are going to be the people that stick there in the long run. I mean, that's it. Those are the people that are going to stick there in the long run, you know, and those are the people that actually want to see your content. You know, they're taking their time out of their day to watch your content. And I understand, don't get me wrong, the people that are making these videos, just like Vasily said, you know, he monetizes his videos because he puts 5 hours into editing. And I get that 100%, you know. I mean, if I get to a level like that and I can make a couple dollars, by all means, I'll probably try to make a couple dollars. I'm not going to lie, you know. But, you know, people come to you to see your content for you. They get invested in you, right? So I understand when somebody like that says, I put 5 hours into this out of my day and stuff like that to edit it for you guys to watch it. By all means, people don't have to watch it, you know, but by all means, he should be able to do what he wants with that video, right? He has every right to monetize that video by putting all that hard work into it. Just if you have took time out of your day to watch it. You see what I'm saying? And I believe that. I mean, it's, I get it. I truly do. If you have good content and you put out good content, you know, anybody has any right to monetize their stuff. I understand that, you know. But what I'm saying is, don't chase the views because you want to go after somebody, especially after you said you want to go after somebody. You know, that's just crazy to me. I get why people do it. That don't mean it's right. That don't mean it's right. You know, it's in everybody's genre to YouTube believe it's not just trucking. Right. Right. I get that. You know, I just think if you're gonna say something and tell somebody you're not gonna do something, then don't do it. You know, be a man of your word. Have enough respect. Have enough respect to not go and bash that person, okay? Or those group of people. You know, that's just how I think, you know. You can agree, you can disagree. It is what it is, but that's how I was brought up, you know. I was always told in my life that I want to achieve anything, that I want to be able to do this or that. And my sister, I love her to death. You know, she's made certain decisions in her life to go to college and put herself in this much debt and blah blah blah. Well, I dropped out of high school and I'm making damn more money, more money than she is. And I know the money doesn't mean nothing, but I can tell you I'm a lot more happier, right? I can tell you that I'm a lot more happier because I don't have all that student loans. I'm not in debt like that, like it. And I mean that's the same premise, I choose to go down this road, she chooses to go down that road, and we might live two different lives, but at the end of the day, we have both been raised to be a man or woman of our words, right? And if I say I'm not gonna bash somebody, I'm not gonna go out and bash somebody. And if I do bash somebody, there's a point to it. I'm not gonna apologize for it. I'm not gonna take it down. I'm not gonna delete it. Uh, that just it is what it is. But I mean, I was always I've had so many people tell me I want to never amount to nothing. Like it. And and I always thought about the movie. You guys, I know you guys probably seen it. The movie they made of Biggie, right? And where he goes in the classroom and he asks the teacher, "How much did a garbage man make?" I don't remember the number, like 48,000 a year or something like that. They asked the teacher, "How much does a teacher make?" Right? And the teacher's like, 38,000 or whatever. And he goes, so me being a garbage man gonna make more money than you, right? And that always resonated with me, right? That always resonated with me. Like that's you take one, and he probably gonna be more happier, right? He's not gonna have me in a room full of kids sitting there running their mouths to him. So I mean, I've always had people tell me I won't ever amount to nothing. And but that just gives me fuel. That gives me fuel. Like I ain't gonna amount to nothing. Okay, watch this. Watch this. My dad, I love the hell out of my dad. And he tells me, when I was first when the company first told me, hey, we'll help you get your license, blah blah blah, you can drive for us. And I told my dad, they told me, they'll pay for my schooling, but I have to sign a contract to be signed on for them for 2 years. He said, don't do it. He said, don't do it. He goes, you don't want to have your CDL. You don't want to live that life, blah, blah. But see, I'm glad I'm my own person and I don't do what other people tell me to do because I still went through it. I said, okay, I've been at that point, I've been with the company for just about 4 years. I've been with that company for just about 4 years. And I was like, I did what I did. So I had them send me to school, even after my dad said, don't do it. I had them send me to school and I've well, exceeded that 2 years. And, like I said, I've been there 11 now. So that means I've been driving for them 7.5, almost 8 years, coming up on 8 years. Like, yeah. So, I'm glad I didn't listen to him back then. Right. And didn't go through with my CDL because I'm in a hell of a lot better spot than, right now, just because I did get my CDL. Funny story, when I was trying to track down a FedEx guy yesterday, he was driving a smaller FedEx truck, almost like a van with a big box on the back, right? And I asked him, I said, hey man, I said, have you ever thought about getting your CDL? And he goes, yeah, he goes, and I'm glad he said this. I won't forget this. I'm glad he said this. He said, I want to get my CDL. I've looked into it, but I want to do it on my own. He said, I want to do it on my own. And I reached my hand down and I shaked his hand, right? I said, dude, I appreciate you for saying that. I understand, like, even if you get your CDL through a company, and you get, you sign a contract for a year or whatever, if you get in that company, you don't like it, and of course you got to have your experience. I mean, that's the biggest thing, right? But he said, I want to get my CDL on my own, so then I have, the option to go to this company or this company or this company, given they'll take a brand new driver out of school, right? But that made me so happy he said that he wanted to get that CDL on his own, so he wanted to be locked down to that particular company, right? And let me read this real quick. Shit, what are talking about? I went after a few people because of misleading info, and if I had to do it again, I would have listened to my wife, mentor. Right, right. I get that, Trucking Truth. I understand that. But you say that, and I know me and you talked about it on the phone. Go get it. Sure. Okay, I'll give you something, baby. But the information that you did say, right? You probably could have structured it a little different, but the information that you did say, was it not true? Or okay, no, let me take that back. Don't answer that. The information that you did put out, I'm not gonna say what it was. I can't really say it without saying something malicious. Scratch what I just said. You guys all forget about that. Take it out of your head. Of course, trucking isn't the only thing I watch on YouTube, but some that always want to preach about being a man. I'm not talking about y'all, but they steady go back and forth with each other. I get that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And my thing is, you got to have respect, not just for yourself, but for others, right? You got to stand by your word. I was always taught your word means everything. Your word means everything. If I tell you I'm going to do something, you better damn well know it will be done. And it'll probably be done beyond the expectations that you think it's going to be done, right? I've always been the one to work my ass off and strive to do it better than what I thought I could do it. Or at least try, right? Even if I fail at what I was doing, because that'd be a learning process, and then do it again, right? I mean, that's just it. You got to have respect, and you got to be a man or woman of your word, and that was good. Yeah, absolutely. I gave all the respect in the world to my grandma. I've always told the story where the same thing happened to my son not too long ago. I think I was telling Trucking Truth about it. And Fidel, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in here, man. But I think I was telling Trucking Truth the story where the same thing happened to me. It was funny because it was like me seeing myself, but when I was younger. I went to walk in a store with my grandma, right? And I walked through the door, walked in, And she came through that door, whipped the door open, and smacked me right upside the head. She said, "Boy, there's something wrong with you. You know better than that." And I was sitting there thinking, what the hell is she talking about? She comes in, whack, smacks me right upside the head. I said, "What the hell is she talking about? I know better than that. What did I do wrong? I walked through the door, like it." And she goes, "I don't care who it is. You hold the door, no matter man or woman. You hold that door so they can walk through." Like that. And that's how I've always raised my kids. Like that. But at the time, I was young, didn't know what I was thinking. Now, get this. Just a month or 2 months ago, my oldest son did the same thing. My oldest son did the same thing. And I looked at the lady and I said, "Excuse me," and I went in, I grabbed him, I said, "You need to go hold the door for that lady. What's wrong with you? I raised you better than that." Right? But it was like me seeing myself all over again, you know? Like at the time I didn't know what she meant. I had no idea what she meant. And it just made me it brought that memory back, man. It was just I loved the hell out of her, man. She was a great person. She would give you the shirt off her back. She would give you her last dollar. You know, and that's how I try to live. I try to keep that legacy alive. You know, I try to keep that legacy alive. Uh, I still think the old school way. And yeah, man, she was a great person. I mean, she was a great person. And I'll tell you what, if you was talking shit, she would call you on it. She would definitely call you on it. She would let you know that you was wrong, and you were definitely wrong, and you would make it right. Family is strong connection. Glad you had the opportunity to pass it on to your son. Right? Yeah, absolutely. And it made me laugh. Because I'm like, damn, like I was probably a little bit younger, but it was the same situation. Same exact situation, but it was with my grandma and he was with another person. But man, it put a big smile on my face. Like, damn, that was me. That was me walking through that door. And man, it made me laugh. And then of course I had to tell him the story after because I'm like, that happened to me. I was probably a couple years younger, but oh man, it was funnier and shit. Funnier and shit. But yeah, she was a great lady, man. She definitely brought me up right. She definitely taught me to work hard. Uh, she taught me to be a man of my word and have the utmost respect or the utmost respect for anybody that I come across until that person stabs you in the back, or until they give you a reason to not be. Uh, you know, you got to stick up for yourself. You got to have respect and love for yourself before you can respect or love anybody else. That's just the way it is. If you can't respect for yourself or love yourself, you can't do that to another human or another person. You know, and that's what I try to preach to my kids. That's how I bring them up. Look, you know, the world can be a great place and it can be a cruel place all in one. Uh, it's what you make of it, right? It's what you make of it. If you're an asshole, then you're probably going to be treated like an asshole. If you have respect and honor, then people are probably going to give you respect and honor. If you're loyal, other people be loyal back. And looking now, you're providing your family, taking care, and teaching your kids right. Yeah, I appreciate that, Truck and Truth. I appreciate that 100%. 100%. Yeah, I try to tell them the same thing. You got to, if I tell you, I shouldn't have to ask you. Now, I understand some of the kids are younger, and when I ask them to do something, it might take me 2 or 3 times to ask them. But I shouldn't have to ask you any more than that. Now, my 15-year-old, about to be 16-year-old, I shouldn't have to ask him more than once. I shouldn't get a hold on all the time. Like that. And that's what I tried to express to him. Like, look, man, I'm not yelling at you. I'm just trying to get across that I want you to do it now. I don't want you to do it an hour from now. I don't want you to do it after that game. I want it done. Right? I know when people tell me, hey, can you do this? I drop what I'm doing and I do it. Um, that's just how I am. I understand not everybody can be that way. But when my family calls, I drop what I'm doing out of my personal life and my family's life, and I go and help them. I mean, that's just how I am. But yeah, man, that's how I try to bring them up. I tell them, look, if you want something, earn it. I'm not gonna hand it to you. I'm not handing you anything. If you want it, earn it. I tell them to clean up the room or keep the rooms clean. I got to think every Sunday I make my two little ones, or well, my 10-year-old and my 4-year-old. I make them clean the front room. Period. You guys are ones playing out there. Your toys and your toy boxes out there. You guys are gonna clean it. I mean, that's just what it is. I don't care what's on the floor or what's out there. You guys are cleaning it. Nobody made that mess but yourself. I'll clean the living room out here, even though they made this mess. I'll clean out here and I'll clean the kitchen. But I expect them I expect them to do what I ask. Thanks for taking the time to do the live feed. I'm gonna get some rest. Go ahead on your shoulders. Keep it up. I appreciate that, Mr. Chastic. You be careful, man. You be safe. I'll catch you on the next one. And yeah, man. Appreciate you coming in here. Appreciate you coming in here. But yeah, man. You know what? I keep on looking at this painting right here. And I know I told a story before. My grandpa did it, and he's done all the paintings around my house. And he's got a problem with shaking real bad, so he can't paint no more. This right here was the last painting that he ever did. I'll give you a quick rundown. He essentially had brain surgery. They thought he had damn. I was putting myself on the spot. They thought he had Parkinson's disease. He doesn't have Parkinson's disease. He has another rare condition that like 10 people in the world have or something like that. Of course, it happens to my family. My mom has uveitis. 7 people in the whole world have it. So I got a bright future, right? What was I saying? Oh, so he had brain surgery. So they had to wire these 2 electrodes in his brain that run down his side to a battery pack that he wears on his belt, where it's like has these different frequencies. Well, the frequencies are all the way up. So every time his body goes to shake, it shocks his brain. Tells his brain, no, don't shake. Problem is that his body's got so immune to that shock that he's starting to shake again, even at the highest frequency. Like they can't go anymore without, how can I put this? Without basically cooking his brain. What's up, man? How are you, man? I've been pretty good. Appreciate you coming here, Dixie fellow. So they really can't do anything with the electrodes. It's on the highest setting that it can go without frying his brain. And also he is approaching 90, so any surgery he goes under, it's a crapshoot. So he said, he's not willing to go under anymore, and I get that. But he has a lot of paintings, not like this one, but kind of like, I don't know if I can show this one. Let's see. Kind of like this one. Okay, he did that one too. I got a bunch more. I'll go through one day and do them. But he actually has paintings in the museum in Chicago. But he has a bunch at his house. And I keep trying to tell him, Grandpa, now look, you gotta come up off of some of them paintings. I know you're selling them to other people, but come on, I need some more of those paintings in my life. And also my stepdad is an artist too. He's got some cool. I have to take some pictures one day when I go over there. He does some really cool paintings too. Just taking 34-hour reset. Okay, Dixie fellow, hell yeah, enjoy that 34. But yeah, man, he won't give any of them. My stepdad won't give me any. I don't know why. Look at that. Look, I got 4 people here and 4 thumbs up. That is awesome. Never had it matched before. That's awesome. But yeah, my stepdad, he actually got this big marble. I mean, it's huge. It's probably 3.5 foot tall. It's a big marble sculpture that he did, and I want it. He calls it baby breath or something like that. I want it. It's freaking awesome. Big old hunk of. I mean, hell, that thing is, I don't know, 2 foot round, 2.5 foot round, and that thing is awesome. I want that thing. But yeah, I gotta get some more. But but that's what I'm talking about. We have to enjoy the times we have on this earth now with the people that we know, or our families, our friends. You never know how long we're gonna be here, especially in the industry that we're in trucking. I know not everybody's probably in trucking, but especially in the industry that we're in, you never know what happens. I mean, the slightest movement, the slightest calculation, I mean, it could be all over. It's not things we want to think about, but when you actually sit down and think about it, you have to enjoy the times we have. because you never know what happens. You never know what's gonna happen. We have to enjoy our time with our family, our kids, and make the most of it. Make the most of it. Always got to be blessed. You got that right. Always got to be blessed. Have to. But yeah, I want to try to get some more. I was debating because I got that painting. I got a painting of my son. I got a painting of me. And they're all the same. Well, they're not the same. Obviously, they're different people. But I was debating on putting them all together or keeping them spread out the way they are. Because I was thinking about putting a different painting here and a different painting over where mine is. And I want to kind of group those ones together, like it. But they're actually really cool, man. They're called scratch boards. They're actually on canvas. And people have tried it before. Other artists have tried it before, but they poke the X-Acto knife, because that's how he does it, or blade, razor blade. They poke it through the canvas. Well, he does a certain technique to where he doesn't go through the canvas. Like it. Mine, the picture of me is actually on. It's not canvas. It's a. I can't remember what. Here I am trying to sound like an art major. I don't know what it is. I'm not. I don't know. But it's awesome. I know that. It is freaking awesome. But yeah, I've been wanting to get some more. Another thing, you know what else I like? I like clocks. I don't know why, but I got a ton of clocks. I got a 1800s clock, and I've had it restored. I probably shouldn't have had it restored, but I like it. I had it restored, and something's not right with it. I don't know if the magnet that swings the pendulum isn't in the right spot. But the pendulum won't stay swinging. I can get it to swing. I can get it to click. I can get it to tell time for a minute. I can get it to ring, but it won't stay running. So I don't know if it's just wore out. I had a lot of new pieces, or not new, but old new pieces put in the clock, because it's old crank clock. You put the key in, you turn it, you put the key in the other slot and turn it. And they all work. I just don't know what I did to that one, or if I'm not using it right. I don't know. But I got a lot of clocks. I have a clock where the face opens up and it plays music, and there's Swarovski crystals in it. And I have a 1910 pendulum clock that actually works and everything. It gongs and all that stuff. Yeah, I know. I got a guy that does it, but with how old these clocks are, you have to actually make the part. If you need something, you actually have to make it, because you just can't find you just don't have I want to say it was 1890 something clock. You just don't have parts like that laying around for him. But I mean, he made it look. Let me grab it. Hold on, stay there. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere now. Now this thing is super fragile. See that there? That's a real 1890, and the camera really doesn't show, but all these are actually hand carved into the wood. They're all hand carved and inlaid. And there's a big gong in there, but see, I can get that thing to swing, but it won't stay running for some reason. I don't know why. But one day I got time, I'll have somebody look at it. And the other one's a little smaller. And believe it or not, it's more valuable because it works and everything. Yeah, badass me. Look at that. Badass me. I got these like art and clocks and stuff. How about that? You guys like that? Look, it's matching up again. 6 people, 6 likes. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. You should let me use. Hey, let me know, man. I got a lot of cool ones, man. I got if you go back in a couple of my videos, I got this huge ass wall clock. No bullshit. It's like 5 foot across, 5 foot tall. I mean, the thing is huge. And then my rhythm clock, I bought that in Amish Town. This guy's been making clocks for like 40 years, and he hand makes them. He puts them together by hand. And you ask the guy, I said, how many have you ever come back? No bullshit. You can look him up. I'll get his card one day. damn clock's expensive. I think we paid 650, almost $700 for that clock. But the face opens up and it's got Swarovski crystals in it. The little thing spins around. It plays music and it's got two different types of music and then one for Christmas. So you got 18 songs or something like that. No, but man, I love it. I love that stuff. I love it. Absolutely love it. But yeah, I got that one. I got a bicycle clock my wife just bought me from you guys know that At Home store? Have you ever heard of that? At Home or Home store? Something like it looks like an old school bicycle with a big wheel and a little wheel, but the little wheel's the clock. It's pretty cool. And yeah, I got a lot of cool old stuff, man. I love doing it. Yeah, but hey, man, anytime, man, let me know. I'll let you use it in a photo shoot. Uh, I'm scared of where it's sitting because my kids are always running around here, and the glass in it is super, super thin and fragile. And but I love it, man. That stuff's cool. They leave it alone. Even my little man just turned 1. He leaves it alone. I don't. He must know or something. But actually, check this out. Hold on. Check this out. Okay, look, when I got this clock, now look, I'm not even bullshitting you, right? I'll even show you. When I got this clock, look at this. This was in it, right? This was in it. And it scares me because this thing is kind of brittle. But check this out. It's a letter, okay? Look, this is all handwritten. Okay? Now watch. I don't want to rip this thing. Now look, it's a little letter, right? Now listen, this is what it says. It says, this clock was bought by Tim Fee at the Maxon Jewelry Store in Waterloo. I don't know what that word is. In and between 1901 and 1903. Has run something good with very little expense. We wound it on Sunday. I gave it to Bob. I don't know what this is. Again, a grandson on Wednesday, October 21st, 1964. Hope it still will run good. Grandma Daisy Fee. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? That was inside the clock. That was inside the clock when I got it. I mean, look at the stamp on this. This is awesome. I love this. Look at the stamp on it. Is that not cool? Is that not friggin' awesome? Oh man, I love it. I love it. So they bought it in between 1901 to 1903. So that means the clock was either made then or before then, right? And there's a maker mark on the bottom and on each little piece inside, but I can't, it's so damn small. I'd have to get like a super fine magnifying glass. Just dropping in real quick. Got the wife with me for the first time. Finally got all her put up. Cato and Cato's wife. You guys be careful out there. Have fun. That's the biggest thing. Have fun. Enjoy that time. I'm putting this up real quick. Be right back. Don't go nowhere. Guys, sit down. Don't go nowhere now. So I was thinking about looking that lady's name up. God bless her soul. She probably, let's see. She said in 64. Oh yeah, she might still be alive. Maybe I'll look her name up. And just say, hey, look, I bought your clock a long time ago, blah, blah, blah. Tell her a story about it. And how cool would that be? How cool would that be? That'd be awesome, But I have an old ship clock, like the, it looks like, like that. I got an old ship clock sitting out by the front door. And that one actually gongs and and stuff like that. That one's pretty cool too. This one probably looks a little cooler, but that one's like an old ship clock, like it. Uh, yeah, man, I think I am, man. Now that I just said that, I think I'm gonna look her up. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Keep it with your clock. I'm gonna hit you online. Watch. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, let me know, dude. Let me know. Like I said, I got plenty more. I got a whole bunch of old. I got a whole bunch of old clocks and old antiques, I guess you would say. Like it. Remember the old school milk jugs, the big milk jugs? I got a couple of those too. They got the maker marks on them. I think a couple are from Cincinnati. One's from Kentucky. Somewhere else. Somewhere else. But man, I appreciate all you guys coming in here, man. I truly do. I truly do. Like I said, I don't do the live things, too much. But the people that do come in here, man, I appreciate you guys. I really do. I like coming in here and talking to people. Not always just putting videos out. I just put my video out today, actually, from Thursday and Friday. You guys want to go check that out? Shameless plug. Um, and your house is a treasure chest. Hey, I wish it was. I wish my house was a treasure chest. But after the kids get through here, trust me, the treasure's gone. Trust me. See, you hear that? Everybody damn fall through the damn floor, the ceiling here. Welcome, sir. Oh, yeah. I appreciate that, Fidel. I appreciate that. That's one guy I'm gonna tell all y'all right now. Truck and Truth and Fidel, both of y'all are two names I always see. Two names I always see. I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate all you guys. I appreciate all you guys coming in here. Like I said, I don't do the live thing much, but it's cool that you can come on. And did you hear that? They're damn up there jumping like crazy, man. They think there's a damn trampoline in this house or something. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in here. I don't do the live thing too often, but it's cool that you can interact with other people, especially when you're like me and don't know shit about technology. And I'm gonna have to do it on my phone next time. Tell your videos, Hall. I gotta roll. Keep it 20. For sure, Kato. Be careful, man. You and your wife enjoy that time. Enjoy time with each other, especially enjoy time away from the kids. It's hard being away from the kids, but it can also be a good thing too. You get re-energized, right? Because I know them kids be wearing you out. Trust me, I know I got 4 of them. But yeah, you guys be careful out on the road, man. Definitely be careful. It ain't just you now. It's both y'all. So definitely be careful. But yeah, I like being able to interact with people. Especially with me, I'm a dummy when it comes to technology. But I do think next time I do the live, I'm gonna do it on my phone because like I was saying earlier, the camera on this computer is not as good as the camera on my phone. I just had my roof in my basement redone. I gotta get my basement redone because it flooded. Funny story. Well, it ain't funny. I was pissed off. But our security system is actually hooked onto our sump pump. So when so much water gets in the drain or the not a drain because it was a drain and when it flooded into the I can't think what the hell it's called right now, but I got 2 sump pumps that sit down in it. When it gets up so high, it pushes a float up. So then my security system goes off. It tells me it was going off, right? Well, when that happened, nobody was here. When nobody was here, nobody heard it except for the dogs, obviously. And my whole basement flooded. So we had to rip all the carpet. It's finished basement. We had to rip all the carpet out. Now I'm in the process of redoing it. I got to take a foot of all the drywall and cut it, remud it, put that all back in. So we're in the process of doing it now. Also, the same shit. I got to claim it on my insurance, but our pool cover, we have an automatic pool cover for our in-ground pool. It I don't know. I don't even know how to say it. Damn, it ripped. I mean, it came away from the seams. The seam ripped, and so I got to get that fixed when the weather gets a little nicer. We got to be able to roll it up, take it out, and they're gonna come install a new one. Insurance pay for it, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I think we're gonna get off here, guys. I appreciate you guys coming in here. I've been on here for an hour and 10 minutes. That's damn long for me. I think I covered everything. We're going to a new company. We got more things coming. And just say thank. Oh, I do gotta say something. I'm over the 200 mark. I appreciate you guys. You guys pushed me over 200. I appreciate that. So this is what happened as mine as well. Snow melted. Yep, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Snow melted, and nobody was warned when it happened. So it is what it is. That's why we got insurance, right? But Fidel, Truck and Truth, Cato Kalin, Vasily, Jay Canal. Who else do we have in here? Dixie. I don't want to miss nobody. Mr. Chapstick, Cheyenne. I know there were some other people. I know there were some other people in here. Vasily, Apocalypse, everybody. James Hensley. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I appreciate you guys. You guys be careful out there. Be safe. God bless. Like I always say, everybody, life's not a race. Don't live it too fast. You never know when it's your day. Somebody might just come up and snatch it from you. So I appreciate what you guys is doing. I appreciate you guys supporting me. All right, buddy. I appreciate you. And live every day like it's your last. You never know if you ain't gonna have tomorrow. So I appreciate you guys coming in here. We'll talk at you later. Peace.